It's Thursday night. My wife's phone is ringing. We told her to turn it off. We got fun stuff tonight. I'm going to try and make some of my favorite Halloween food in 3 minutes, if I can do it. It's going to be crazy shit. Don't go away. Thursday night. I love a Thursday night. I can't hear myself. I'm sorry. I hate having problems.
It's our Thursday, but your Friday.
No.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
It's the other
Friday,
way around.
Your Thursday.
It's the other way around.
Close enough.
What the F? Stupid mic pack thing.
I thought we did a check right before the show.
No, we did. I didn't have it turned up loud enough.
Oh.
Okay, I
Interesting.
know. Give me shit. I'll take the shit. Trust me, people are getting crap tonight for stuff.
I guess they are.
And it's so you want to give me shit about something, not having my thing turned up loud enough, that's fine. If I was Emerald, some little peon would have been here checking my crap and making sure the volumes and the batteries and all that shit was fine.
I don't know if you've
before
noticed,
I stepped out, but
we're low on peons.
Yeah, we could use
we're not just
peons.
low on peons, we don't have any peons.
We're
Could we
peon-less.
How do you get peons?
I don't know.
I'd
If
love a
there's any
handful,
peons out there that
I'll
want to
pass.
join the crew,
Kelly
feel
says
free
she'll
to
pass.
call me.
You don't want to? Yes. Info at the Livecast. If you'd like to be a peon here.
Wait, we do have one peon, and her name is Mom. Oh,
no,
just kidding.
No, hey.
Oh, that was a
Already?
joke. That was a joke. My mom and I love each other. Leave us alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, 10 minutes ago.
Wait a
you
second.
were
I want to talk about what happened last night a little bit, but first from SD dialed in blog, we have Rosie over here. What's up? Oh, there you are. Nice
Hi.
little wave. And she brought her friend Mike. What's up, Mike? How are you, man?
Hello.
How are you doing?
Great. Having fun.
So you write about what's happening, right?
I do. I write about music in San Diego, what's going on around town, shows that I go to, post photos, videos, and listings of all the activities going on in town.
Let me ask you what I asked a recent blogger. Do you get free shit because of that?
Yes.
Yes. I'm so doing something wrong. Honestly, I'm not getting the free hookups.
Do you have a blog?
Yeah,
No.
we have a live
Well,
blog.
I
Do
have
you get free
this.
knives?
I get stuff every so often, but I mean, yeah, I think it's a regular thing for you guys.
I mean, shows. I get into shows.
You get
I
into
don't really
shows, right?
get a lot of product for
I don't get
anything.
product.
Yeah.
I got a kosher cookbook sent. It actually came to Michelle, my producer, my absolutely blonde hair, white, not Jewish in any sense of the word producer. She's as goyim as you can get. Got sent a Jewish kosher cookbook,
Yeah.
which she promptly gave to me because she didn't understand it. But okay, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Say the same thing to you. We do any blogger that comes. Please write nice shit about us.
Absolutely.
We appreciate
Check
that.
out her awesome website.
Yeah, look at the website. I like it.
Ooh, she's already written stuff.
And
on us.
Diego dialed in.
Oh, send the Cooking Guy webcast.
There you go. Nice. Look at that. 6 p.m. tonight. And here you are.
Here I am.
You've already blogged. You said to me earlier, what was that about you drunk blogging?
I was nominated for an Influence Award a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And you were the presenter for my category.
Yeah.
And when you read off my category in my blog, it says San Diego Music Community Ramblings, and then you asked what that means. If that
And-
means that
and
I'm
you
drunk.
said-
Well, I was in my seat, just mortified.
So what percentage of the time do you blog under the influence?
Now, like never. But my tweets after 10 p.m. can be quite entertaining.
That's what we should be. And so what's your Twitter name is what?
Is SD dialed in?
Nice. All right,
Yeah.
we'll go check that. I just noticed I should have put some powder on, man. I've got a forehead the size of Nebraska, and I just don't understand why I can't figure out to put freaking powder on
It's
myself.
fine to me.
It doesn't look sharp.
And wait, you see this? Wait, keep the shot right there. Hold on.
Wait,
Do you see that gray hair?
I see it.
You know, every so often at a class, I'll talk about, I'm 52, and I say that, and somebody will say, oh, I have a question. I go, what? They go, do you color your hair?
well,
I go, what?
do you?
I don't. Look it. There's proof that I don't.
Mom,
I can zoom in if
does
you
he
Oh,
do it or not?
No, and I would know.
She would know. All right, but enough of that. Let's talk about what happened last night. So here's the deal. We're down 2 men. We've made up for it with a woman here. Shannon is taking the place of Blue Steel and doing a brilliant job, I might add.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Great.
You're quieter than him, and you don't eat nearly as much food when you first get here as him. So
Or spend as much time in the bathroom.
spend as much time in the bathroom. Here's what Steve does. Steve comes here. He goes immediately to the bathroom. And I don't mean he's taking a pee. I mean, it's number 2, and he's in there he's a good
Wow.
10
Way to
minutes.
rat
Whoa,
him
whoa,
out.
whoa, 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 whoa. I speak the truth. Boys, am I right?
It's true.
That's a little mean
I mean,
to just call him out like
Yeah,
that on
I
the
know.
air.
Calling him
Defend
out?
himself.
He likes our bathroom, I guess. Or our reading material or something like that.
Guys have their time of the day, though, so maybe that's his time of the day.
Hey, I spend my time in there. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. It is what it is.
it
We
is.
spend our time in the bathroom. It's all
And
good.
The bathroom here is actually really nice. It's soothing.
Thank you. Steve just happens to spend his bathroom time of his day here at my house, which
And I'm
is
not gonna lie,
crazy.
when you have the
Can
AC
we
on
talk
here,
about that?
that
How
bathroom
come
is so cold.
Women go in and out quickly, but men take half an hour. When, when it comes to that.
It's a good question.
How come
Sure,
women
what is
take
it?
an extra person?
No, well,
Let's say that.
She's just talking about a one-on-one thing. Wait,
Oh
why
no,
is
just
that?
that's another
That is-
bathroom question that I have.
That is because I
Why?
don't know why that is.
You don't
Why
have enough
is that?
fiber in your
It's
diet?
a
I
good
don't think our
question.
bodies are. You know what it is for me? It's the few minutes that I get with nobody bugging me.
That's what my husband
Asking
says
you
too.
to eat.
It's our place. It's it's my quiet place, Shannon.
Do you remember for Father's Day you said just give your father my book
Right.
of the remote and time in the bathroom?
Oh yeah.
I know how happier could a guy get getting a cookbook and the remote, like the complete remote. I'm not saying hand him the remote and then everybody else asks for it back. You give the dad the remote on Father's Day and he gets it the entire day. You should give him the remote and a little pouch on his belt to wear the remote in, and he gets to choose everything that he wants.
The utility belt.
The utility belt.
Blake has already immortalized your gray hair.
Oh God,
Oh,
he has
of
not.
course
What has
he
What has he
has.
done?
Oh, this is actually a very simple one.
Great.
I can actually see it. I can see it. You can see it right here.
It is there.
You can see it.
Here, we'll go back to that really quick.
Right here.
There
it is, right there.
Damn it.
Wait a minute, that's so weird to me. Do you not spell gray Grey?
It's both.
Okay.
Yeah, we're Canadian, so we spell it differently.
I don't think I've ever seen it Gray.
Yeah, it's G-R-A-Y. Yeah, I think Canada goes G-R-E-Y. That's what we do. Anyway, I was just gonna say. So we're down 2 people. The Mute and Blue Steel are in New York.
Whatever.
And by the way, they went to Kenka last night, a Japanese place I suggested, and they both loved it. It's
Yeah.
cheap. If you go to New York, go to Kenka. It's on St. Mark's Place. It's cheap.
It does
And
not
it's-
get more. Sorry.
No, go say it.
I was going to say, it does not get more authentic than that.
No, it does not.
That place is the best.
That place is fucking fantastic. And it's not expensive. It's a lot of fun. And they give you, when you leave, you get this little mini paper cup about this big. And there's pink powder in it.
Oh, yeah.
And outside of their front door is a cotton candy machine. You take a chopstick in one hand, you dump the cotton candy powder in the middle of
Wow,
the machine,
no
you turn
way.
it on,
Yeah.
and you let it go for a second, then you do the spin thing on the side, and you get candy floss, cotton candy, around a ball about this big on the end of a chopstick.
Yep.
It's fantastic.
And it's good cotton candy.
It's great cotton candy. It's a very cool thing.
You wouldn't think it'd be that great, but
No,
it's
it
a
was
cool
great.
little
It was great.
Japanese
Yeah,
treat
yeah,
at the
yeah,
end
I
of your
dig it.
dinner.
So go there. Anyway, they went there. I don't know where they are tonight. Maybe they'll let me know. I suggested a few places. Anyway, so we're down a couple people. Max is filling in for the Mute. Baby Yao is where he is. Show your positions in there, boys. And everybody's happy,
Just 2 of us.
right? And there's just 2 of us. So
Working hard.
So part of the job that Max normally does is scoping the Facebook, where a lot of you guys are right now, and calling out shit that's going on. That job last night got turned over to Kelly, Mrs. Cooking Guy, who's sitting over there she is, right?
Is she texting her friends?
I don't
I'm
know what she's
not.
I can see you. Can see you
But so
back
the
here.
thing was, Max said to her before we started. Here's what you have to do.
I sat down and said it very nicely.
You have to be really diligent about this. You have to respond, blah, blah, blah. What he didn't say was talk about funny stuff that happens, that people say or post. And a lot of fun shit got left out last night.
Okay. You want to see fun?
Yes.
Scott Kroonquist writes, watching from the bathroom now.
Is he really?
Yeah, Scott.
That's our man.
Blake just wrote, whatever he says right now, Kelly, I support you. Thank God I have someone on my side.
Oh, Blake, you little Hufflepuff bitch.
Really, Blake? Unbelievable. That
what
doesn't
you
matter.
get.
All right. Anyway, so Kel, you're already making up for last night. We're fine. So Kelly and I today, Shan, can you close up on this? A very good friend of ours passed away. Rosemary King. She was 77. We went to her Catholic church mass today. Her husband Dick is a dear friend, and it was very sad. And I show this because I think people that have passed away should be remembered. They should be talked about. She's an amazing person. And Dick is a great guy. But more importantly, in a weird sense, it was my first Catholic mass thing. And I have to say, I felt like a duck out of water.
Really?
I'm used to a straight Christian kind of thing, not the emphasis on Catholicism, the smoke and the magic and the mirrors and the candles and the pomp and ceremony. I was really, you Catholics, you got a lot going on in that building. A lot going on.
Hey, we got a lot going on ourselves.
I know, but none of that stuff. We don't have any of the tricks and the magic and stuff. And Matt Minotti, a friend from up the street, came down today looking for red enchilada sauce, and I didn't have any, but I gave him a suggestion. And I told him about this, and Matt said, he goes, no. He goes, that's the only thing I know. I've grown up Catholic my whole life, and I don't really know why we do all that or where it stems from. I said, I think I know. I think it was marketing back in the day.
See, marketing?
The Catholic Church got together and said, we're trying to attract new members. If we make it a little more exciting, a little more theatrical,
Oh, geez.
maybe people will come.
Seriously?
It's smoke and me. There's smoke, there's candles, there's the wafer, and the body of Christ. The wafer. I said to Kelly very quietly, do you think some Catholic churches make an effort to have a better wafer? So people will say, if I'm going to go to communion, I'm going to St. Mark's because they've got that wafer with the rosemary and the sea salt in it. Or is it all the same? Because I don't know.
It's all the same, but the wine's probably different.
And then so when they offered communion, there were two lines. There was the priest, father, the priest. He's a priest, right? At a Catholic church.
Right.
The priest here, and beside him was a woman in street clothes. What do you call that person?
I don't even know.
The
I'm
other
sure there's
person
a-
handing out communion.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm lining up to get communion, I want to go to the big man.
That's what's
I don't want the civilian, but I noticed the lines were the same. I guess.
That's an honorary person. At
Oh,
a funeral, they ask somebody that's close to the family to do that.
Oh, they do.
Oh.
You learn something new every day at the show.
How about when you said thank you instead?
Oh yeah, so they do that right.
Back at you.
So they do this thing, and with you, what is the
Peace be with you.
peace be with you and with you. So right, there's a few times the priest says that, and then the people say it back, and then there's a moment when he invites everybody to say that to the people around them. And the woman at the pew row in front of us turned around and said, "What? And peace be with you."
Peace be with you.
And then the woman beside me did the "and peace be with you" and took my hand, and I said, "Thank you." Oh, apparently you're supposed to say "and with you," right?
Yes.
I don't know these things. I'm a little Jewish kid from Canada. Yes, Kelly.
Nothing.
You put your hand up.
No, I didn't mean to.
Let's do
Well, you
Mom.
did-
Say what.
Oh, jeez.
Read the Facebook comment. We're 16 minutes in.
No, Oh no, I'm so busted. One of my friends was watching and she goes, wave to us.
Oh, that's why you were watching. Great.
They wanted to see if this shit was real. Oh, all right. Speaking of waving, can I just say this?
Yes.
I almost got knocked off the freeway yesterday 2 times by shit drivers. I think a bad move on the freeway, cutting into somebody's lane when you don't realize there's a car you're about to crash into, I think that can be erased. The mistake of that, the drama of that, can be erased by this. My bad, one of these.
That's true. Yeah,
Handout,
absolutely.
right? And if you roll down the window and you do one of these, people get it. I didn't get that yesterday, and I was fucking pissed about it.
Driving etiquette, man.
It's driving etiquette. It's driving
Simple.
101. How people don't get that.
No, I'm with you. I've had some times where somebody's done that to me, and I've been like really upset about it, and then they do that, and it's like, oh, all right, they
Right.
made a mistake. It's
Right.
okay.
You're
I've done
doing
that many
you're
times
doing the, what
also.
an effing asshole, you piece of crap, and this kind of stuff, and then you get the hand, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a
My
my
bad.
bad.
I get it. I get it.
Uh-huh.
We all make that. We all make those mistakes. Cop to it. Say you've made the mistake and accept it.
Okay, so I'll just initiate some Facebook stuff.
Yeah.
Lynn will go to yeah. All right, awesome. So Neil Thornton says, Sam, do you plan on doing a how to have Thanksgiving without killing your guest kind of show?
Well, we haven't. Shannon, we're shooting that show not next.
Yes.
Is it next?
No, it's in 2 weeks.
We're shooting that show soon. That'd be interesting. I don't know what that means. What, killing your guests in terms of the food?
Well, Neil also says, imagine 2 bachelors trying to pull this off. You
Yeah.
get the idea.
So he means how can you put together a respectable Thanksgiving dinner?
Oh, I get it.
Like if you're a noob at this,
That's a
The
good
how
idea.
to have Thanksgiving without killing your guests is in quotes. So
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Zach's home.
That's not a bad idea. Hey, can I talk about this shoe for a second? Can we talk about this?
Yeah, for sure.
I want you to see this, right? I'm a father of 3 boys, right? My stuff gets borrowed, and I do not mind, right? These shoes actually get worn by Max a lot, right?
Oh shit! You pulled those out of my closet, huh?
No, I didn't. They were in the hall.
Oh damn it! I left them out.
They were in the hall.
I wore them to work yesterday.
But what's interesting is they were in the hall exactly like this. I want to see if anybody notices anything.
That the laces are tied.
The laces are tied up. What does that mean?
It means
That
I
means that
slipped
you're
my
not-
foot out of them.
Fucking untying my shoes when you take them off.
You were mad this morning.
But worse than that, it means you're not fucking untying them when you put your feet into them, dude. What the hell?
I'm sorry.
I have to embarrass you on the live cast? That's just BS. Don't do that.
My feet are thin. They just slip right in.
No, and Baby Giant, don't be coming in here going to waste time. You know, you're accepting that behavior, and that means you're going to do it. Don't. Max,
Yes.
undo the shoe. When you take it off, take your foot out. Please.
Okay.
Sam,
Zach is right. It wastes time.
I mean, they wear my stuff all the time. I'm okay with that. But I don't want a nice pair of shoes jacked up because the kids can't freaking undo them, and then they just... It's not college anymore. It's here, home.
Okay.
Michael
Sorry.
wants to know who taught your kids how to drive.
I taught the kids how to drive.
I know.
Oh, Michael, I taught the kids how to drive. At least I started with you guys, what? At least a year and a half before.
Should we talk about our secret missions before we turn 15?
Oh, yeah.
We used to go drive around parking lots.
We would go drive around. Here's the thing. The child turns 16, and they automatically get something that says they can drive. So they go out that day for their very first time, and they're terrible drivers.
True. It's absolutely true.
I wanted them to have some practice. So we would go to parking lots on Sunday afternoons, and I would let them drive. I'd make them try and parallel park. It didn't really matter. Pull into spots, back up, learn how to maintain a speed.
That was the best.
It was a good thing. I did it with all 3 of you guys. You guys are all...
There's nobody worse than a 16-year-old driver, and it has
Nobody
nothing
worse.
to do with any person's given abilities. It has to do with you being extremely inexperienced.
That's exactly right.
Uh-huh.
So I took the time to teach you guys before you actually turned 16.
My parents did the same thing.
You got to do that.
And they made me drive with a permit for a year before I actually
Oh,
took
well,
mine.
you're from
From
Ohio.
We had
but
no traffic out there. It was like farmland.
no, that's right. It was not like farmland. It was farmland. You lived across from a cornfield.
I live right next to a cornfield. My backyard was bordered by a
We
cornfield.
can't see you, but I have a question. Come over here so you can come into the light. What movie is that from?
What?
Come into the light.
I don't
Was
know.
your first sex in a cornfield?
Sam?
No, but
Wait a sec. Wait a sec. If I lived right next to a cornfield, I mean, my parents' house, mine was in a car,
Right,
but I didn't live near a cornfield.
Shannon, you walked right into that.
What just happened?
That was not too.
They should make you take your driving test in a corn maze. That would be really challenging.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
We just got lost in a corn maze last time I went home.
I heard.
Okay, we got to talk.
Oh yeah, I really want to go to this Heinz thing.
The what thing?
The ketchup.
Yeah. Okay, so Lynn's got 3 shots in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's show the first one.
The bottle.
No, he's got. I sent them to him in order.
They're now in my system right here, and I
Okay.
have all 3 of them in out of order. So which one do you want?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what they are. They're just links. I want the first one that I sent Lynn.
Okay, this one.
There you go. So we all remember the Heinz ketchup packet, right?
Yep.
So here's the deal. Heinz did a lot of research, and they've decided. This is a couple months old, but they decided that people were complaining about that ketchup pack because there's something that you can't do with it. You can't dip into it,
Ooh, that's true.
right? And the minivan crowd is an important crowd for stuff. Excuse me? Can you make your muscle milk quieter, dude? Chocolate milk quieter? F. So they decided that the minivan crowd is a really important demographic for the little ketchup packages. And it makes sense, the drive-through business, right? So we all know what a pain in the ass that thing is to open. How often that they make a mess, but you cannot dip into it. And when you get fries at a fast food place, you want to dip, right?
I'm with you there.
By the way, my preferred mode of ketchup delivery for a fast food joint, you get the ketchup somewhere on the plate or on the paper, and you shake pepper on top of
Yes.
it.
I
was
So
just
it's
gonna say that.
completely black with pepper.
That's awesome.
And then you dip your fries in.
Oh, yeah.
That is crazy good.
You could not be more
Right.
right about that.
So they said we need to fix this. Hence what they just came out with, the next shot, this amazing new pack. That at the top, that white part of the skinny top, you can tear off to squeeze out. Or if you go to the bottom left-hand corner, you can pull it up to dip.
That's
There's a
amazing.
lot of thinking in that. Am I
Yeah.
right?
No, that's
So
right.
those will know. Wendy's are the first to get those. Are going to start showing up everywhere.
Wait, hold on. Can we look
I
at
like
this
the
real quick?
Prototype. It says not for photography.
It does. It says that.
Oh my god, you're right.
Well, you can read upside down really well.
Hold on, but
And
I also
small.
noticed.
Graphic
Look at they have 2 places to tear it off, at the top and the bottom.
So you can dip it and
Oh,
squeeze
so the
it.
Bottom is for squeezing.
Or
Oh no, sorry. The
dipping.
bottom is for dipping and the top is for squeezing. Am
Wait,
I
put
right?
the camera, put camera one on me
That's
for a
what she
sec.
said.
Did I just not say that for 10 minutes?
No,
Oh,
we didn't
sorry,
hear
no.
You don't hear anything I say in there,
No,
man.
we try to actually mute you back.
Seriously, you're not hearing anything.
Oops, my bad.
All right. So that technology is very cool. But that's technology. Now in the flavor change-up profile biz, the first new flavor ketchup out of Heinz in a decade. In 10 years, the first new change that they've made is this. Ready? Balsamic vinegar tomato ketchup.
Oh my God.
What do you think about that? You know what that says to
Down
me?
with that.
I'm going to start mixing the 2 of them myself in a little bowl rather than buy it. But I like it. Go back. Let me see it again. It's a shit. I couldn't find a better shot. It's a terrible somebody
gets the
shot.
idea
with the
across.
bad reflection
Limited
and stuff,
edition.
But I like it.
So is it
says-
out yet?
It says limited edition on there.
Yeah, at the top.
I heard you can only buy it on Facebook. It's a Facebook promotion.
Really?
For Heinz.
Well, what? I guess that's just to get it going, and then suddenly it'll be everywhere, right?
Right.
I think it's a cool idea. I haven't made curry ketchup. Steve talks about having curry ketchup
All the time.
in Germany all the time. Steve's better half. Wait, let me say that again. Steve's way fucking better half. Is from Germany, and he talks about this amazing curry ketchup, and I can't wait to try it.
He remember we talked about that currywurst before too.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Kel, what's going on Facebook?
Our Facebook correspondent.
Becky says she's happy she doesn't live here anymore because of the freeways, and she had an
Yeah.
altercation with Canadians a long time ago. But
What, Canadians?
yeah,
We're the nice.
They
We're the
flipped
an
kind.
altercation with Canadians.
We're a kinder, gentler nation.
no, they flipped her off on the freeway.
How does she know they were in a Canadian car? It could have been a
Yes.
rental. It's probably Americans in a Canadian rental. That's what it was.
And a lot of people told Zach that he needed to stir his chocolate milk faster.
Really?
Yeah.
How about quieter? Anybody say quieter?
No, more chocolate and faster.
Yeah, it wasn't very dark.
That's because he had the pressure of getting her done.
All right, so we talked about these rumors about Guy Fieri. Not rumors. The guy,
Allegations.
the allegations from Guy Fieri's former producer, the guy who started Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, a guy named David Page.
Hang on a second.
That's okay. I'll talk for a second.
Okay.
And so the rumors came out that Guy was a douche. He was inappropriately sexual with women. That when the editors edited the show, they had to be mindful of his line of sight from his eyes, because if he was talking to a woman, he would. Shan, do you want to come over here and demonstrate?
Oh.
No.
I'm only kidding. Oh, she started coming over. His eyes were often at the woman's breasts. He referred to Jews as something bad that played him off as an anti-Semite, which is different from the anti-dentite in the Seinfeld episode a bunch of years ago, which is very good. So it just painted him shitty, right? People said, oh, it's just a disgruntled guy. And what had happened was the series, the producing of the series got taken away from the guy that started it, a guy named David Page, and now it's in the hands of the Food Network. So I found a letter that this guy, David Page...
I'm guessing
president-
that's
there he is.
David Page.
He's the guy with his hand up, right? President of Page Productions wrote, and here's some of the stuff that he said. He was writing about this whole thing that went down. He goes, look, we worked very hard to make the show something special. I'm proud of the work my talented staff did, especially in creating an on-screen image for Guy that presented him as someone viewers would see as knowledgeable and likable. And I'll just say this. I think Guy Fieri is a good TV show host. I like him. Like him or not, I like him on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. I mean, I like the food more. I kind of watch for the food when I watch, and I don't watch that often. But I think he does a good job there. I think I've only watched Minute to Win It for a few minutes one night. And I think
how's
he's
that?
great on that, but I don't watch it. On his TV show, Guy's
Zach,
Big
you're in the
Bite-
shot, bro. Sorry. Sorry, Dad.
What's
Zach
going
is
on?
like creeping around behind you.
What is he doing? What
He's like trying to sneak in, and he's like
I'm fucking
directly
trying
in
to.
the
I'm just
shot.
trying to work, dude. Just get what you want.
You just do it.
Yeah, you're making more of a commotion doing that.
Jesus.
He's
All right.
such a
Nice try, Ninja.
So I think he's good at that. But on his show, Guy's Big Bite, the cooking show, that he actually won the Food Network Food Network star for, I think that's the least best thing that he does. But I like him as a host. Anyway, so these guys say, this guy, David Page, says, look, we worked very hard at creating an on-screen image for Guy that presented him as someone viewers would see as knowledgeable and likable. He goes on, as often happens when TV creates an instant celebrity, the celebrity turns into someone else. Guy decided he no longer wanted to be produced or directed. He didn't want my input or expertise to ensure that the show would be good. He decided what he wanted was a different production company. So he goes on to say that he complained the show got taken away from him, but 3 months before the Food Network took the show away from him, they signed a new contract with him for 3 more seasons. So they make it sound the Food Network people and the rumors made it sound like David Page had done shitty work, and yet 3 months before he'd been signed to a new 3-year contract. David Page goes on to say that it was Guy going to the Food Network saying, "I won't work with him anymore. Get me out of here."
Interesting.
No wonder.
And he says his complaint about Guy Fieri. His complaint about Guy Fieri is he began making it extraordinarily difficult for us to produce the show by canceling shoots, often at the last minute, telling us, failing to return phone calls and emails, refusing to schedule voiceover sessions in a timely manner. And you know, a lot of that show, Diners, is voiceover from him. Mm-hmm. And simply being difficult to work with. Then he went to the network and demanded they kick me off the show or he wouldn't perform, and they did. Damn. So look, there's two sides to every story, right?
Yep.
I kind of believe this side, though.
If
the 3 months before, the Food Network are very bright, very successful people, and if they're signing a guy to a new 3-year contract, and then 3 months later they decide he's a piece, I don't think it's them deciding it's a piece. I think it's Guy deciding he doesn't want to be directed anymore, and that was it. And he said in here, look, he didn't want to take notes, and notes are when you shoot a show and then you get words from the production people or the executives that say, change this, the network, change this, change that, don't do this again. Mm-hmm. And none of us like that. And I bitched about it one night here with Steve on the Hong Kong show that we shot when Discovery Health was unhappy about us showing frogs in a fucking market in Hong Kong.
Weird.
It's like going to a swimming pool and saying, we don't want to show bathing suits. That's basically what Discovery Health was saying.
That's a good analogy, actually.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sam, people are just tuning in and wondering what's up with the shoe.
Oh, the shoe. They have to go back.
Yeah, you have to watch
The shoe. Let me put it this way. If you have not teenagers. If you have children, make sure they understand that a dress shoe is to be laced up and unlaced. Laced up and unlaced.
That was Lynn. I don't know why he did that.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know what came over me.
Damn it. Hey, wait.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, before we get in the kitchen and you start cooking, this is something that I just wanted to show because I saw this headline today and it's pretty cool.
Yep.
Chicken McBites.
Oh, I would like those.
Yeah, you
looks
would,
pretty good,
huh?
actually.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be like little mini chicken nuggets, but it's still pretty cool. What do you think, cooking guy?
You know what I think? I think that Kentucky Fried Chicken has, what are those, popcorn chicken?
Yeah.
That's what, did you see? Yeah.
Yeah.
Their version of popcorn chicken.
Right. And, I just gave the name. Mm-hmm. And people complain that there's no chicken in it. It's just, a lot of it is just like the dough.
Yeah, that's...
I'm okay with that. I like the dough.
That's true.
I don't mind that shit, It's not very good for you, but that's what I like. Ever go to the fair and have the Indian fry bread thing?
Yeah.
Which I don't believe was ever an Indian thing at all. I think that was just something somebody made up. We go, it's an Indian thing?
Native American
Wait.
Indian, not.
Yeah, like Navajo fry bread.
Friend of Rosie, Mike, says, fry bread is?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, just like
With
that.
cinnamon sugar on it and honey
It doesn't
and...
like cinnamon.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was a marketing thing, like all the smoke in a Catholic church. It's not.
He's right. Wikipedia
I thought they
confirms.
went, all right, let's do this.
Wikipedia
We want to make
confirms.
this doughy stuff in batter, and we're going to deep fry it. But what sounds good? English fry bread? No, they don't cook very well. Jewish fry bread? No, that doesn't sound very good.
What about Chinese fry bread? We fry
Chinese-
everything.
Not everything, but
Yeah, we pretty much.
it's already done, right?
We fry bread, that's for sure.
It's already done.
Maybe the Catholic Church should go to fried wafer.
I'm telling you, rosemary, a little sea salt on that. That would be the church. Dude, I don't know where you're going Sunday. I am fucking going to St. Mark's. They've got this amazing, I don't know. Why can't they? Who says that a tasty, really delicious communion wafer is inconsistent with Catholic teachings? I would run
You look to the
Catholic-
couch.
I would run the
Peanut gallery?
Catholic church. Anybody Catholic here?
I was going to say we're back on that.
Used to be.
Used to be? How was the wafer?
They were gross. It's like styrofoam.
Might you consider a change in church if it was a delicious wafer?
I would probably eat more wafers if they tasted better.
There you go.
Jesus. Oh, I mean,
Hey, whoa.
Wait a minute.
I meant
Oh,
whoa.
this is cute. Chrissy writes filet of sole tonight. Because you're
Oh, that's cute. And by the way, if you look at the bottom of the shoe, I don't know if you can see it.
Yes.
I have a very even walking pattern, or so does Max,
That's me sliding around on the floors here.
as opposed to Lynn slapping around on the floors.
Oh, dude, it was the shoes, man.
That was inside. I know. I didn't notice it
It was the
tonight.
shoes.
I'm not busting your
Okay,
balls, man.
before we talk about our fine sponsors,
Yes.
I want some, let's talk about our fine sponsors, and then I want some awesome white.
Okay, so here's
chili.
two things. Wait, I got to look at the dates. We finally got our shit down here. We've settled on two things. November 29th. It's a Tuesday night at Donovan's Steak and Chop House in La Jolla, San Diego. That didn't make sense.
Wait, what?
Is UTC considered La Jolla or is it San Diego?
UTC? La
It's
Jolla.
actually,
Okay.
Yeah.
oh, that's so funny. I was going to say it's actually San Diego because the. No, go ahead.
Okay, never
Oh,
mind.
she gets all nervous.
She does. Wow.
Well, I hate it. All of a
She
sudden
buckles
it's
under
quiet
pressure.
instead.
Well, the Donovan Steak and Chop House in La Jolla by UTC.
No, she's right, San Diego, but yeah.
It's San Diego. We will be. I will be testing 3 different appetizers there that night. You go in. There'll be cocktails, and in my mind, you'll get a little plate with 3 separate appetizers, and we want to know which one you like. I haven't decided on what they're going to be yet. I think one of them is going to be the smoked salmon deviled egg. Which number 1, who doesn't like a deviled egg? Number 2, who doesn't like it with a little lox in it, a little smoked salmon in it? Number 3, who doesn't like it with just a little dollop of caviar on top of it?
That's one of my
Holy
favorites.
ass.
Nice.
That
It's
sounds so good.
crazy good. How good is it
It's
when I make it?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
it's
amazing.
so good.
Thank you. So that's going to be, and Donovan's, clearly an important sponsor to us, and they were there right from the start. They said, "We know you're stupid, and we want to be in the stupid business."
Oh yeah, they did.
Okay, it didn't come down quite like that, but that's exactly what it was. So November 29th, of course, we'll talk about it as we get closer. I will be there. The appetizers will be there, and I hope you guys will be there trying and tasting and then voting. And whichever one we like, hopefully we can figure out to put on their menu or something like that.
Okay, it's cooking time.
Oh, wait. Okay. Can I cook? Will you remind me to talk about
Of course. Do it while you're doing the thing.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to cook fast. You ready?
How fast? Like crazy fast?
Fast.
All right.
Go. All right. Damn it. All right, so here's my plan. My plan is this. I'm going to try and make this as fast as I can with as little, I don't want to say conversation, but I just want to get this thing going. So I'm making the thing that we make every year at Halloween, and it's called white bean chicken chili.
Hell
and it's
yes.
oh yeah, thank you, Max. It's warm, it's inviting. Oh, thank you, Lynn.
Just making sure the GoPro's on.
I've got a really large Asian guy beside me. It's the thing that we serve to ourselves and to our neighbors on Halloween night. Because you can put it in a bowl, you can put it in a mug, and you can walk the streets with it with your little kids and stuff like that. And if you don't have little kids, it's just something that you can make and you can have at your house, hanging out while you're opening the door and that kind of stuff. So it starts with some onion in a bowl, in a pot, in a bowl. Onion in a bowl, a pot. You know what I mean, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wait,
Now,
so that's just onion and olive oil, yes?
all it is, onion and olive oil. Thank you very much for clarifying that. I'm going to try and go fast. Does somebody have a timer?
Well, if you're going to
Who
go
can
so
start a timer?
fast, stop
Stop
cleaning.
talking.
I can't.
How
I
am I
can't.
doing, man?
I can't not clean.
How are we doing?
How am I doing?
How many comments have you read?
Oh, I think a lot.
I think 1,
No.
2.
got offended by the Catholic stuff, so
Why?
Did they really?
Get offended.
dug himself in a hole.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh God.
How?
Kara, Sandy, Terry, Louise.
You guys know he was just messing around, right? I really
know.
hope they do.
It's just Sam being Sam.
Okay, I'm putting some garlic in. But just let me talk about that for a second. They don't, I mean, if people think that I'm not respectful of the church because I suggested a different wafer, I don't think that's right.
Because I suggested a different wafer.
Trust me, I saw the faces of the people walking back after they got
I
communion.
don't know. Maybe it was you telling them that their religion is smoke and mirrors.
I didn't mean smoke and mirrors. I meant theatrics in a very respectful sort of way.
Okay. Just give a straight apology to anybody who might have been offended.
I'm sorry. If I offended anybody, I apologize. I didn't mean to offend anybody. All right, so onion, garlic. Look, so here's what we've got. So this is a white bean chili. So I've now got these white beans that I've got to, geez. Where's my strainer?
Oh,
Do you know where it is?
I think my lettuce is in it in the outside fridge.
Shit, Kel.
Do you need me to get it?
That's good. No, I don't have time for that. So these are white northern beans, great white northern beans. That I don't want the liquid for, so I'm straining.
Wait, and somebody said they had a hard time finding those. So where?
Yeah, so let me tell you this. So these came, I'll show you this in 1 second. I used to be able to buy them, and they said great white northern beans on the can. Dogs, I dropped a couple. Come, right here, right here, right here. Come on, down here. Get them. Quick, Lucky. I used to buy them as great white northern beans, and I saw these ones today. And when I looked on the back, the ingredients, some ingredients, right there, look, water, great northern beans. So find this type, and you'll find them.
Easy.
Okay.
Local grocery store, yes?
Yeah, my supermarket.
Somebody wants to know how you cut onions without your eyes burning.
You know, the problem with onions is that it's the juice getting up into the atmosphere, up into the air around you. That's the problem. So you have to cut them fairly quickly, and you have to cut them with a sharp knife. Mm-hmm. If you take an onion and you're using a dull knife, the juices are squishing around. Mm-hmm. With a sharp knife, it just cuts right through. Minimizes the amount of onion juice and burn to your eyes, right? So here's what I've got so far. Right? All I have is onions, garlic, and beans in here. We're heating them up. I don't know how long it's been, but it hasn't been very long. We're going to add a couple more things. Some diced green chilies. We've talked about this before. They come in a can that looks identical to the can of not diced green chilies, just whole chilies. And you don't want to buy them whole if you want them diced, because it's just chopping work that's unnecessary.
How are we on the timer?
How are we on the timer?
I'm not
Nobody
doing the
knows.
timer.
Nobody started a 3-minute timer?
I'm a little busy back here.
Okay, chicken broth is going in now.
Wow, it smells delicious.
This
it
is
goes-
such
it
a
goes down
simple and
pretty
easy,
fast,
good
right?
recipe.
But for anybody that complains they don't have time for dinner, this is a fabulous quick thing to make.
Kara
Okay.
Schneider wasn't offended, Dad.
Thank you, Kara.
Actually, everybody's writing that they weren't offended.
Oh, okay,
That's 'cause
good.
they
So
know
what were
you're
you reading,
silly.
Kel?
Well, there were a few, but now since I said that, everybody's going, "Oh no, we're not offended." No.
It's all good. Let's just, yeah.
All right, so here's what I've got. Look it. I've got cumin. I've got cumin, cayenne, and oregano that I'm going to put in here. This much, exactly this much. I mean, the recipe's on the website, right?
2 shakes?
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
put
that
too
seems
much
like
of
a
that.
lot, but
No. There's a lot of stuff in here. I mean, oregano you can put like a lot in. And I've talked about this. I buy this particular brand because I like their jars, but then I go to a market and I buy bulk spices and I fill them up in here. And instead of this oregano being $4 or $5 at the store, it cost me about 80 cents. You should do that.
yeah, that's a great
And by the
call.
way, I just lost time on this giving you guys a tip, but hey, that's who I am.
I think you've gone past your 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I might have. Okay, so if this thing takes me 5, So now all it is heating.
Talk about fixtures while you're doing that.
All right. So fixtures, we picked a date. I got to go to my computer. Hold on. Just follow me for a
I think
second.
December 3rd or something?
No, it's not December 3rd.
Okay.
It's
The big reveal.
I wish there was a big reveal.
But
I don't know. We picked the date. We're going to be doing a live cast, a remote live cast of fixtures. I don't have it on here. Shit, that's a problem.
Okay, pop back. It's all good.
I better figure that out. I better figure this out because I don't. Oh shit! I forgot the chicken.
I was just gonna
thought
say,
it was looking.
where's the
So it's
chicken?
white bean chicken chili. So if you want to accuse me of shaving time off because my chicken's already done, that's okay. But know this: when I buy chicken from the supermarket, a deli roasted chicken, I bring it home and I shred it. I do this to it right away. I never keep it whole.
Yeah, that's
right?
Livecast 101 right there.
That is Livecast 101. You got to know that.
You can get that like that at Costco too, and it's really good.
Oh, okay. I have to also say. So anyway, we got. Oh my! Don't leave the spoon in the pot. It gets really fucking hot when you're trying to cook quickly. All right. Fixtures Living. So we got a date. We're going to do the remote there tomorrow here in San Diego. Their location on Dowdy Street is Fixtures Friday. Hannes Cavan. Remember I showed the guy with the pork tattoo, the pig tattoo on his arm? Did we do that? He's got the pig tattoo on his arm. He's there tomorrow doing the Fixtures Friday lunch from 12:30 to 2:30. I'm going to be there hanging out and just eating his food because that's the kind of little slimy, that's not true. The guy's a great cook and I want to be there. So I'm going to be there tomorrow and come hang out. We'll go look at that $6,500 toilet together, which makes it sound like that's all they have, and it isn't. They have 40 toilets all lined up, all in a row that you can sit on. You can't use them because they're out in the open, but anybody, you coming, dude?
I'm
baby?
coming. It's my
Anybody
favorite
that thinks
lunch spot.
that buying a toilet without sitting on it first, well, that's just a foolish thing to do.
Hey, check it out.
Yeah.
Sandy's got a crush on Lynn.
Oh.
my God.
And we're going to make some love in the Livecast world. Kelly, can you help me? I would like to marry Sarah Hess. Is this a bad way to do that?
So cute.
Isn't that great?
I have one more thing to say.
Oh, Lynn.
Monique down at Fixtures makes the best iced coffee ever.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay. How many kitchen, bath, outdoor store places do you walk into and they greet you right away? Which, if you know some of the other ones around, you would know that that was different. How are you? Can I help you? What would you like? Would you like a handcrafted coffee? That's how they greet you. They put you at ease right away. They're saying, we care about more than just making a sale to you. That's the kind of place that it is. And you know, you hear me say that and you think, oh, it's a bunch of BS. Just go there and you'll find out. But while I'm standing there, all I'm waiting now is for this to heat. That's it. I spent a bit of time today on the phone being interviewed by a girl named Rachel Hill. And Rachel's website is Reality by Rach. Do you guys have that?
Yes.
See if we can find it.
Yeah.
Reality by Rach, right? So she's got a cool blog. There's all kinds of stuff on there. That's her on the right-hand side. Mm-hmm. She found the Sam Livecast by accident. She was going to be driving more. She was looking for some podcasts to watch. She went to iTunes and she thought, oh, I wonder what this is. She started watching Hooked. Like a salmon going upstream. This is her. Rachel, Hook, done. She's done. She loves it. She loves the cooking. She loves the food talk. She loves the nonsense talk. Of course, she wishes that when Kelly was doing her thing, she would talk a little bit more about what people were posting on Facebook. But hey, she realizes she can't have everything. It's not a perfect world. Anyway, I talked to her today. She's going to write some nice stuff about it. It was just cool having her there.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
hey,
God, yeah.
John
Wait a
Michna, he says, get offended in the same market area that listens to the DSC? Yeah, right.
Okay,
Thank you, John. You're making me feel better.
Wait a minute. I think Sarah and Blake are gonna meet us at Fixtures tomorrow. for
No,
lunch.
shut up.
Are you serious?
Sarah writes, I'll meet you at Fixtures Living. We'll have some iced coffee and test the toilets together.
No, wait. Sarah's
I like
full of
it.
shit. She lives on the East Coast, I think.
All right, so take a look. When I used to make this white bean chicken chili, I would make it and I would put it in a bowl, and it was delicious. But I've learned a couple things. Here's what I like to do now. I like to take a couple decent-sized slices of a little baguette, and I put them in the bottom of the bowl like this, right? Sit beside each other nicely, please, kids. There we go. Now, I take this, that's heating beautifully here. This is not taking very long, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it hasn't at all.
And I pour some of this on top.
Oh, yeah.
And some liquid. And the only other thing it gets, I already took out, is some really good olive oil.
Ooh.
Wait, I didn't mean just the only thing, because you know me. I need a little pepper.
Hey,
looks
Sarah,
delicious.
Sarah has a question. Can you substitute chili powder for cayenne?
Of course you could.
Awesome.
Doesn't she like cayenne?
No, she
She
says she
allergic?
doesn't have any in
Oh,
her
of course.
arsenal.
You know what, Sarah? I leave shit out all the time. I look at a recipe, if I want to try something new that somebody says, oh, you should make this, and there's like all these ingredients, and I go down and I go, I don't have that, so fuck it, I'll put something else in. It's totally up to you. And this is what you've got. You've got this beautiful, steamy bowl. Look at how nice this is. And you want to try and get a little bit of this bread, because the bread just adds this just really nice, like sort of luxurious texture to the whole thing. It adds an unctuousness to it that you just
A
can't
what?
get unctuous.
And it's hearty and thick. It's a really good meal.
And so put it in a bowl and then go out trick-or-treating with the kids. Or have it when the kids are coming up. We're trying to figure out how to do a show on Halloween because we don't know if people are going to watch. So I don't know if we're going to cook or talk like this or just put the camera on the front door. And I'll sit there and when the little kids come, open up the door.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think we should do for Halloween.
OF.
Uh-oh, I'm trying so hard to say something and I
Wow.
can't. I don't know what to say.
This is so good. All right, I want you to make this. I really, really want you to make this. I want you to try it because it's super good.
Hey,
And it's
Rachel.
easy.
Rachel Hill wants to say thanks for the shout out.
Yeah, Rachel.
And
Hey, hey.
Kelly is doing a great job of monitoring Facebook. Yes, she is.
Thank you, Rachel. And I've got one last thing. Jeremy says, hey, Sam, we live in Williamsburg, Virginia, and my wife and I have been watching you on TV for a while out here. Just found out the live cast. Love the unedited craziness of it.
Nice.
You're the
That's
man,
awesome.
Jeremy.
That's awesome. That's
Thanks for
very
watching,
cool.
man.
Thank you so much. All right, you guys. We'll see you Monday night. Have a great weekend. Thank you for being here. If you're going to be at Fixtures tomorrow, we'll be at Fixtures tomorrow in San Diego. And if not, then we'll see you some other time. Rachel suggested that we do a tour. Take the live cast to a few different cities. We could talk about that. Maybe not tonight, but we'll talk about that. Have a
It's
good
a
night.
cool idea, though.
It's
yeah.
a cool idea, it really is. See you, thank you.